Open range 272 RLS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. There are a lot of travel trailers out there, more now than ever before. And Open Range has proven itself here and is really showing itself to be really one of the cream of the crop. They are going further above and beyond than really what anyone else is willing to do. And I'm going to try to detail some of that stuff in here, because if you just look at floor plans, you're going to see someone that builds something similar, but you're not going to understand why there's a dollar difference between them and the extra things that you get in an Open Range, because there's so much more below the surface than you realize. So let's get dug in here. First thing, this has twice the warranty of almost any other travel trailer out there, with very few exceptions. One of the main exceptions being a Jayco RV that we do carry here at Haylett RV, which is actually the parent company now over Open Range. That being said, they're still independent entities that operate independently. I guess they just have the same umbrella over them at this stage. But you're going to see some similarities, and what's interesting is those similarities were always there even before the acquisition, because there's a right way to do stuff, and both companies have been building them that way for a while. Like for instance, we have just easy slam latch baggage doors here, and notice that your hinges are sealed so that water can't get in there. These doors are also fully laminated, so you're not going to spill your heat from under your bed out here. Detail stuff, like notice how this is 100% finished off. You don't see raw exposed construction in here. They are very detail oriented down there. We have LED lights and a handy little power outlet system right here, so if you do want to put a little mini fridge in your baggage compartment, you can do that. These baggage doors are taller, wider, easier to put big stuff in there, and they're the same size door on both sides of the camper. They don't chintz and give you a smaller one on the other side. We like to add these stabilizer jacks here, the JT Strong Arm stabilizers, whenever we can. And this is a good time to mention, you're going to see optional equipment like this on this travel trailer in this tour. This is not intended to be the 272 RLS. This is just intended to be a 272. The ones that we have in stock might look different from this one, especially in terms of interior fabrics. Underbelly is fully enclosed, insulated, forced air heated, and that's very critical because very few travel trailers carry a 0 and 100 degree temperature rating like this does, and that's true of every single Open Range fifth wheel travel trailer otherwise. Again, very few travel trailers have an actual 0 degree tested rating, and this one has been proven. Things like power awnings, power tongue jacks are a dime a dozen. You're going to see better things like better power tongue jacks here on an Open Range. Now, big thing I want to point out is a lot of people look at this and go, wow, that thing just looks big. You're right. It is, but the weight doesn't get out of control because this is built basically like an ultralight that just has a ton of extra insulation out of the roof and the floor to keep that insulation rating there and to keep the weight down. So first of all, the average RV that's out there, like this little fifth wheel over here, you notice how it looks small by comparison. It is smaller. It's 8 foot wide. That's a standard build, an 8 foot wide platform. This is 100-inch wide body. This is significantly wider, first of all. So you've got a bigger bathroom, bigger bedroom, bigger living room, bigger everything. Now, to really drive that fact home, rather than a common 36-inch deep slide, which is fine, it's a full true deep slide and there's nothing wrong with 30-inch slides, they've gone to a 42-inch deep slide on their main slides, and sometimes on both sides of the RVs on Open Ranges. On this light here, this one is 42 inches deep, whereas the slide on the other side is a standard depth. What that means is that this RV is no less than 10 inches wider than anything else in this class once it is open. That's a huge difference, guys. It's almost a foot wider. Think about that. All your windows open for ventilation, and now you're getting the best of both worlds here. There's two types of windows really in use. You've got frameless windows and sliding windows. Frameless windows, they look cool. They look awesome. But this is an 80% UV tinted pane so that you can, we can't see in, but when you're inside the RV, you can see out. Also, your seal is hidden under here, and because it's UV tinted, it means your seal is protected from a lot of the sun. Trick with these is, even though they open in a jowlery style and you can use them in the rain, they don't get a lot of airflow as compared to a slider window. So Open Range gives you a slider window on the sides of the slides to give you both ventilation and killer looks. You get both in this RV. Now walk up to a lot of other laminated trailers and just pound the side wall of the slide out. It's going to pound back on an Open Range. Same with the back wall here. You can come up, do the same thing, because this is fully four-side laminated. That's going to help keep the the insulation qualities there, the structure there. I apologize if I'm yelling. I got two tractors on each side of me because we're selling over 100 RVs a month here right now. You see that roof ladder right there? That's no joke. This does have a truly walk-on roof. The roof of this is built basically the exact same way as the open range 3X fifth wheel. There's just a right way to do it, a top way to do it, and that's how they do it every time. They don't shrink down, they don't chintz on construction, because this is the travel trailer brother. It's an open range, and they want to be proud of every one of them. Now you're going to see nicer things like big LED taillights here, stuff normally reserved for high-end fifth wheels here on a travel trailer. Another cool difference, they don't use plastic screw trim on their corners here. This corner trim is aluminum, so you don't have to worry about the sun hitting that and after that rubber screw trim shrinks or expands. You don't have to worry about it shrinking, expanding, exposing screw heads and causing a point for water penetration. Power awning standard on all open ranges, with lighting in the awning tube, by the way. What's kind of cool about that is you can, with the lighting in the tube, you can use that power awning button to sort of angle which way you want those lights. I really, a lot of times will prefer the lighting be mounted at the base of the awning, but in this case, with this door side slide, you would lose all the light. So the lights in the tube are way better in this instance. The 272 is super, super unique in the fact that you have an outside kitchen without bunks, and that's very, very, very hard to find in a rear living room travel trailer. So we have an outdoor entertainment center. Apologize for the wind, I'm doing my best to shield the camera here, but it is pretty bad right now. So we have an outside entertainment center with a couple nice drawers. Even your outside drawers are full plywood box constructed, and you'll find that repeated all the way through. There's just only one style that they're going to build things with. You have extra little countertop space here that can recess out of the way. Your little cook station over here. You have your little burner for your, your main course, I suppose. Extra little pocket up here for your spice rack. Maybe this is a good spot to set the barley pop. Little sink right here is just enough to get washed up and whatnot. It is a little bit shallow so that you can achieve an outside kitchen in a rear living room travel trailer. And we do have Dad's medicine cabinet to keep a cold drink right on hand. Another neat thing, another of those little touches where they do go above, is that this is magnetically latched. So you can see that with one hand you can operate this baggage door. This door right here is a good example. I was telling you about the UV tint on the windows. We can see out plain as day, but you can't see in very well. You have to really get your nose pressed up against that glass. Let's step up inside here for you. What's this one weigh? 7670. This one's built, weighs 7670. I'm going to close the door behind us to cut down on that wind noise. So another thing I like about every open range, without exception, you walk in, you have one switch, boom, all your living room lights come on. You have a double set of lights here. You have 2 rows of all 100% LED lighting going all the way down the entire living room of the trailer. Every main room in an open range RV is going to have that effect. You have one switch for, say, like the bathroom, the bedroom, or if this were a bunkhouse, it'd be the same. Because that's how you want something to work. You want this to be like a house. You walk in, you flip one switch at your house, you get living room lights. That's how this is built. So not only is this wider and has deeper slide outs like we've talked about, it's taller. This is minimum 7 foot tall. So this is one of the tallest travel trailers you're going to see, but if you watch the roof line here, you see how it grows? This actually has a north-south sweep to the roof as well as a side-to-side sweep. So the roof is incredibly strong structurally. I mean, our ancient civilizations knew that a dome was incredibly powerful. It was the best structure for dampening or distributing weight. That's how this is built. Now, one of the few differences between a light and a roamer by open range is the countertops. Rather than solid surface Corian, you have a lightweight molded resin top countertop here. What's cool is this is still sealed. You still get the same effect. Because it's a sealed countertop, you still get an under-mounted sink. You don't have to deal with just a cheap plastic sink. You're still getting nicer stuff. The storage and kitchen space in an open range is always just beyond compare. They have the best kitchens here. So you see they're actually even including for you a place to put the trash can, and you have 5 of these pull-out drawers right here in just the island, and 2 more behind you. Now, in case you're wondering, why didn't they put cabinets there? Because an outside kitchen's located under that, and you really couldn't. We'll come back to the kitchen in just a minute. I got ahead of myself. I want to mention again that not every 272 we have is going to look exactly like this one. For instance, we're looking at the ivory color scheme. There are multiple different fabric decors that we'll have in stock at different points. I probably won't reshoot footage. Sometimes we might have a freestanding table here. Here we have a booth. There's different ways you can build this coach. However, one thing I like about this is the extra storage you get. And notice that even under the booth is still aluminum framed. Everything's aluminum cage to keep that weight down. Another cool thing here, their pedestal tables are flush mount, right just barely off the top surface of the slide out. That's going to mean that you're not going to constantly kick stuff, and you can remove that table out of there and just have a nice big open lounge. Any dinette can fold down into a sleeper, by the way. This is a full king-size hide-a-bed in the back there. Now what's cool is an 8-wide camper with a king hide-a-bed. You would lose the little stands next to the sofa here, and these have extra power outlets to charge your devices. Because this RV is wide body, you don't have to make that sacrifice. So we have outfitted this one with a nice theater seat right here, so that when you're sitting here, you're at Boardwalk and Park Place, you're looking right across from your main entertainment center, and you can simply reach down, pull the little lever and kick your feet out and just relax and have a good time. You're also right in the middle of everything social. This, like I said, is Boardwalk and Park Place, and this seat right here. Mentioned all your windows will open for ventilation, even the ones beside the sofa, which is really, really nice. Your entertainment center here has, what, a 39 or 40-inch Furion television. Furion electronics, let's talk about that for a minute. This is not the stuff you put in your house. It's actually better. The electronics in your house do not have to go through being shaken while bouncing down the road. They don't have to get frozen and heated in hot sun when the RV is not being AC cooled or propane heated. This thing is made to last in your RV. So many of these RVs are using household electronics. Furion's a better quality unit. And like a lot of things in an open range, yeah, it means that it's $1 more for sure. But it's also a better appliance that's going to give you better service and peace of mind. Ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure, guys. Intelligent design features like this, they actually left you a spot for like a Blu-ray player or some DVDs or a satellite brain. You have all those things built right in here. Electric space heater, so you can heat your RV without burning up your propane. Never a bad thing. You can also just turn it on for just the visual ambiance as well. The Big Island kitchen here, if you notice some detail stuff, has a nice little toe kick so you can really belly right up to the bar. I meant to leave this open. Big giant pantry going on in the kitchen. And have you noticed, as we've gone through, that everything is hidden hinge cabinetry? Where that's really, really critical is, I don't see an example here in this room, but let's just say hypothetically, if this door got accidentally popped open going down the road, instead of wanting to fly open and like really stress that hinge, it's going to be inclined to close itself. It's going to want to close itself. And that's just it's another chance for this thing to not fail. We are looking at a larger refrigerator here in this open range. That is an option. It is one that we have added to every single open range we've ever stocked, though. Instead of a 6 cubic foot fridge, we like to put an 8 in there because it's 33% larger. Everything in this RV is already bigger. Why not the fridge? Why stop there, right? Moving forward, I do like that you have a nice little coat closet right here, right when you walk in the door. And a lot of fifth wheels even don't have stuff like that. And if the grandkids come over, they probably can't reach your important bells and switches like your water heaters and stuff up here. And if they're tall enough to do that, they're probably old enough to know to not do it. So nothing's a guarantee, but that is a pretty good chance. Something I just kind of realized here, this bathroom door is right next to that entry door. If you're going down the road and you got to stop and use facilities real quick, you're all set. So once again, walk in, one switch for all your lights, and you're good to go. We have a nicer porcelain foot flush stool like a fifth wheel with just plenty of leg room in here. Here, let me show you. You know, I'm a big guy, and you can see I can almost stick my legs all the way out here. We have a nicer fifth wheel style shower, and it's a spa style shower. What that means is that these doors open from the middle, so you don't have to walk in, let the door swing out, and then walk back in here. You know, it's just easier. Not to mention the fact that because this RV is taller, headroom in here is just, it's a concern of the past. It's just not an issue. Another key feature, and this is one of the reasons I put these videos together, with a still photo, I just couldn't get a good shot of this extra linen cabinet here. So you have space to put your towels and your toilet tank treatments and your extra toilet paper, all that stuff right in here. And it's clean, it's out of the way, you know. Moving forward. Looks like on this particular RV we have upgraded to what open range refers to as a French style door, which is just simply this door with that piece of glass in the middle of it. But it does look nicer, and it does allow some light to exchange through without sacrificing privacy. Look at this detail stuff. they put a little door stopper down there so that this door can't smash that piece of glass. That's attention to detail. Once again, you walk in, light switch, bang. And you get to see my hand there because there's an extra mirror right next to this door when you come in. Now that is going to reflect all the light from that window all the way around in here. You're going to get a bigger, brighter feeling bedroom. Again, we're 7 foot tall in here, so you have a huge bedroom, bigger bedroom than a fifth wheel can actually possibly have, unless the bedroom's on the lower deck of the fifth wheel, which is uncommon. Every open range has a true 80-inch bed. This is not a 74-inch camper queen. It is a true 80-inch queen. And they are using better sleep systems in here. It's a Denver pillow top mattress. You spend 1/3 of your life sleeping, enjoy it. You know, you need a better quality experience. People say, well, man, their cabinets look bigger in here. Because they absolutely are. If this camper is wider body, then you can have bigger cabinets. So it's all connected. Both sides of the bed do have bedside stands here with their own little drawers. And someone says, well, where's the power outlets? They put them right here under the cabinetry so that when you just glance, everything has a nice, clean, cohesive look. Now this extra storage space over here, this is, I mean, bigger than what you normally get in a lot of fifth wheels. And here you are in this little 27-foot, potentially half-ton towable travel trailer and getting extra massive storage like that. It's funny, guys. Even the TV antenna is better in here. A lot of we sell these all the time, these King Jack systems. I guess I'm upside down. Here you go. Hopefully I didn't make you seasick. But that is something that we sell all the time in our service and parts department. And they work extremely well. They're standard on an open range. An aftermarket upgraded item is the standard on an open range. And again, just detail stuff so that you don't accidentally bash up your panels over here. Again, every single square inch of this RV is premeditated for something that is very, very truly desirable and unshoppable. You don't upgrade from an open range. You upgrade to an open range, and that's just the end of the story right there. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.